Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Ships of Naval Action. Today we're going to take a look at this three-decker. Okay, not the only. One of few three-deck second-rate ships of the line in Naval Action. This is the Christian, or as she is actually called, Christian den Syvende, which means Christian the Seventh, which was a king in the King of Denmark, Norway at the time. So, Christian den Syvende. She was second-rate three-deck ship of the line. She was the last so-called king ship, which would be a ship that bore the monarch's name, which in this case Christian the Seventh. And it was a prestigious symbol for the crown, the King of Denmark, Norway. It was the admiral's ship. She was a three-decker. She was the creme de la creme of the Danish-norwegian navy. Not the biggest ship that the Danish-norwegian navy would build. They would build bigger ships earlier in time, but this was the biggest ship at that time. However, as Christian the Seventh, she didn't have a too eventful history. That is, as Christian the Seventh. So she was built in 1767, where she was officially taken into the navy, set sail, and well, it was a big three-decker, guns, loads of guns. She had 90 guns, and well, not a lot happened. She had 36-pounder cannons, 18-pounders, 12-pounders, quite standard. She was had a crew of 850 men, but she didn't really take part in any battles as Christian the Seventh. However, she would later be renamed Prøvesten, which means roughly the trial stone or the trying stone, something like that. Whereas she was built as a coastal defense ship or a floating battery, where her top deck was removed, so a bit like a rasée, and she was tasked with the defense of Copenhagen, where she would take part in the Battle of Copenhagen, where a certain Mr. Admiral Nelson would have some fun. So as the Prøvesten, she would have 50-something guns. Her top gun deck was, of course, removed. So that is short the history of Christian den Syvende, which a three-deck ship of the line, and here you can sail her in Naval Action. So, in Naval Action, what is she? Well, as mentioned, she has 90 guns in total. She has 28 36-pounders, well, 42-pounders, that's what I have. She has 24-pounders on her middle gun deck, also 28 pieces. Although that's more than historically. Historically, it was 18-pounder. Although I do believe that when she was converted to Prøvesten, her 18-pounders were replaced with 24-pounders. But don't quote me on that. And on her top gun deck, she had 12-pound cannons, and on her quarter deck, she would have 6-pound cannons. So in Naval Action, you can have, I believe, 42-pound cannons on her top gun deck, carronades, not cannons, carronade, and 32-pound carronades on her quarter deck, which is a solid armament. She has a solid armament. I mean, she is the second rate, 90 guns. She has a crew of 840 men, I believe, in Naval Action, and she is a solid ship, I would say. She is a bit, I don't know. She's alright looking. I wouldn't call her exactly ugly, but she isn't as good looking. In my opinion, second-rate three-deckers are kind of ugly. They're not as streamlined as first rates, which granted, first rates, relatively speaking, are also quite ugly. So a second-rate three-decker is a bit stubby, in my opinion. I'm not really a fan of that look. But she is a solid ship. I mean, 42-pounders, can't argue against those. 24-pounders, can't argue against those either. Loads of carronades. She is decently agile. She has solid defense. She's definitely a big second rate, and you feel powerful sailing her. A Busentar, for example, you feel more, I guess, more streamlined, but with Christian den Syvende, you feel like you're sailing a first rate. Even though it isn't a first rate, it feels like it. Also in speed, she is not particularly fast. But that will quickly have covered the Christian den Syvende. I do hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and all of that. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.